Hey now everyone, welcome back to Reviews with Faye Renee. I am Faye Renee. Today we are going to review the long-awaited Jurassic World Dominion, the sixth and final film in a Jurassic World series arc. So, let's get ready to rumble! Let's do it! Okay guys, back in 1993, I was one of the millions of moviegoers that became a super duper fan of the best franchise in the business. Well, one of them, Jurassic Park World. And as I mentioned before, this film, Jurassic World Dominion, makes the sixth installment, supposedly, and the conclusion to the original trilogy. Jurassic World Dominion, who started filming in 2020, had to pause for COVID, of course, and the wait is finally over. It was released this June 10th. So Jurassic World was directed by Colin Trevorrow and produced by Frank Marshall and Patrick Crowley. Now, you guys, this is going to be one of those reviews where I just got to tell you what was good and what was not. Sorry. First off, let's start with what I liked about Jurassic World Dominion. I like the fact that the dinosaurs are now living amongst the humans since we blew everything up and let them escape and everything. And you know what? It was weird. I was in the show thinking, this is kind of like the Flintstones. Even though Fred Flintstone was set in prehistoric times, remember he had prehistoric animals that lived and worked with him on the daily? I know it's a stretch to believe that we actually began to live peacefully amongst prehistoric animals, especially carnivores. But for the Jurassic Park storyline, it worked out. It was pretty cool. And the animatronics were great, as always, in Jurassic Park or Jurassic Park World, whatever they like. I also liked the nostalgia taking place they did by bringing back most, if not all, of the main characters from the franchise, if they hadn't already been killed or already died in real life. Everybody was there. There was Alan Grant, played by Sam Neill, Laura Dern as Ellie Sattler, beautiful Jeff Goldblum as Dr. Ian Malcolm, Bryce Dallas Howard as Claire Dearing, super hunk Chris Pratt as Raptor trainer Owen Grady, my guy B.D. Wong as Dr. Henry Wu, Omar Sy as Barry, Isabella Sermon as Maisie Lockwood, daughter of deceased Dr. Lockwood. Maisie turns out to be a key player in this because she herself was supposedly genetically engineered by her deceased mother, Charlotte Lockwood, played by Elva Trill. You know, I was speaking with one of the theater goers, and he and I both were wondering why the writers didn't make another key newcomer, Kayla Watts, who's portrayed by the jazzy DeWanda Wise. Why they didn't make her like a daughter of some of the JP regulars? Who knows? That would have been a nice tie-in. Whatever. Anyway, so no real giveaways today. But the premise of the story is that 4 years after the destruction of Isla Nublar, y'all remember the big fictional island where all these damn things were after they all got out? Well, a super bioengineering corporation called Biosyn, led by the goofy madman villain, Dr. Lewis Dodgson, who's played again convincingly by Campbell Scott, is fooling around with Mother Nature a little too much again. And they have created some really dangerous, oversized jumbo locusts. So while they're trying to contain them, they also trying to get with Maisie. Because I told you, Maisie is the little girl that Dr. Lockwood created, her own daughter. She engineered her genetically. That's another thing. Anyway, they're trying to get her and fix the locusts, and it's a mess, believe me. So for JP, it's believable because this is Jurassic Park. Now, how big ever? It's time for the things I did not like about Jurassic World Dominion. First off, the movie got off to a very long, boring beginning. It took a while for the story to take hold. I thought that segment was way too long and drawn out before it gets to any action parts that everybody was waiting for. Hello? Anyway, way too slow setting up characters and not written very well. Honestly, I was about to go to sleep, but finally they got to the juicy part, and that was even a bit disappointment. I'm sorry. Nothing was really new. There was the same jumps and scares and running from the T-Rex and Philosophosaurus and all that other stuff. And some of the very same stunts of the damn car falling over the cliff. I mean, come on, really? For a grand finale sequel film, there really was nothing eye-popping or jaw-dropping new. Also, during the pinnacle scenes towards the end of the movie, with the cast, of course, running to escape the wild prehistoric animals, all the main characters from all the JP world finally meet for the very first time. Huh? Seriously? That was really crazy and a bad decision and how it was done. During that heightened action scene of the film was not the time for formalities. Oh, so you're Dr. So-and-so. Oh, look out. There's a raptor about to bite your damn hand off. I mean, that was so crazy and distracting, to say the least, and just not right. I actually think a better intro for those characters would have been to early in the film do a simple time warp segment of about 3 minutes or so. It could have resolved all of that crap. You know, with the Jurassic Park players having, say, met a few years prior at a convention for this very same corrupt institution biasing. I mean, really, right? Thank me, Jurassic Park. They were all into the same line of work, so to speak. You know, prehistoric bones, rocks, genome, DNA. It was all connected. So, the Jurassic World Dominion writers really missed the boat on that critical scene. However, in the end, I think if you're a truly Jurassic Park fan, you'll probably like the film somewhat. And then again, you might also concur, as I did, that Jurassic World Dominion Park did not hit the mark of a grand finale ending sequel, series ending sequel to our beloved Jurassic Park world. Sorry. Final thoughts. As a super duper Jurassic Park, Jurassic World, whatever fan, I was a little bit let down. I think I was still coming off that high from Maverick. Maybe he set the bar too high for a sequel, but I was disappointed. And I have to give Jurassic Park a 2.75 to 3.0 stars out of 5. And I think the Jurassic Park producers, directors, and owners of the franchise, they owe us another film. Because this one just didn't do it. But hey, don't make it right away. I think they should wait a while, like 5 years, because ain't nobody buying it right now. Oops. And say, if you have not subscribed to my channel, what are you waiting for? Hit that red subscribe button once below. Check the little bell once, just once. And I will remind you each and every time I drop the next hot, super unconventional, fun, and exciting video for reviews with Faye Renee. And guess what? We're also streaming now on the brand new INFINITV network for Roku. Just download the Roku channel app, look at the movie guide for INFINITV and reviews with Faye Renee, and there you go. Finally, everyone, check our social below. You can find us on IG, on Twitter, on Facebook, and you can also check us out at the website, www.reviewswithfayerenee.com. And you know what? That's it, that's all. Until next week, I'm Faye Renee.